Oh wow, Kitty appeared, and today for you I have another Doctor Who review. So yes, this time around, of course, we'll be reviewing the episode World Enough and Time. So yes, obviously the one that we just had there. And yeah, and of course, as always, before I begin, there will be spoilers. Spoilers. If you have not watched this episode for some reason, then go into BBC iPlayer or any other place that you think you can go watch it. If you don't, I don't know if you get BBC iPlayer in America. I'm not too sure, but if you obviously live in the UK, go to BBC iPlayer. And I'm sure maybe America has like their own version of it. But yeah, anyways. So yes, obviously if you, or any other country out there who watches Doctor Who, obviously there must be a thing for you to watch it again if you haven't gotten the chance to. But anyways, yes, again, your last warning, spoilers. Okay. Now, everybody who's here, who's seen the episode still here? Alright, let's get on with this review. So yes, this episode was so good. I loved every minute of it. It was just so fantastic from beginning to end. Just very, very well done. So yes, so I'm not going to talk about every single point in like the episode, but I will talk about points that are very interesting to me. And yeah, okay. So let's first start off with the opening scene of the episode, and that was the Doctor coming out of the TARDIS, looking very, very, very worried. And he's got the generation glow and he looks like he's just about to regenerate. So yeah, so that happened. I'm not too sure exactly what they're planning to do with that, because I have heard Capaldi will be in the Christmas special from what I hear. So I don't know if this is a fake out again, which I'd be really annoyed if it was another fake out. But yeah, unless like I have heard what they might do is like in the last shot of next episode, we'll see him regenerate, but then it'll fade to black and we don't see it. Because I know a lot of people are saying that in the Christmas special, Capaldi might only be there for a few minutes and then we get the new Doctor. But anyways, yes, on with the next things. So basically, Missy has kind of joined the gang and the Doctor wants to see if she can do good. So basically they pose her as the Doctor. And of course, Bill and, is it Narloff? You know, Matt Lucas's character? They're not happy about it, which I can see why. Missy is an evil, evil woman. Bill's not known this woman at all, a lot, but even she's like, no, I don't trust her, which is like, fair enough, Bill, fair enough. But yeah, so she acts as though she's the Doctor. She makes the whole thing about she's called Doctor Who, which is kind of funny. And then she has this like throwaway thing where she's like, actually that hits his real name. And Bill's like, wait, what? That's his real name? But of course, we all know the Doctor's that's probably not his real name, unless the show's been lying to us, and that is his actual name, which would be kind of funny. Because I always say that the actual show should be called Doctor Who with a question mark at the end, because it's a question. But who knows? But anyways, yes. So Missy obviously pretends she's the Doctor, but then this blue guy comes up and it's like, what are you guys doing here? You shouldn't be here. Which one of you is human? Because apparently being a human is a very, very bad thing to be on this ship for. And of course, at this point, he's pointing a gun at everyone. So Bill's like, yeah, I'm human. So after all that, he panics. The Doctor's like, I can save you. But of course, nobody ever listens to the Doctor. You think people would learn by now? But no. So basically the guy ends up shooting Bill, and Bill is pretty much, well, she's dead. And I would have to say that was quite intense. So of course, and then the people that the blue guy was worrying about come up and take Bill away and say that they're going to repair her. Which I have to say is, I kind of figured it had something to do with Cybermen, because that's pretty much what Cybermen do. So they go down to the bottom of the ship, and the Doctor, Missy, and Matt Lucas's character obviously have to think of a way of how the heck to save Bill. And basically, the way that obviously it happens is that time works very, very differently from the top and the bottom of the ship. Obviously, the top part of the ship it's only been maybe like 10 minutes since Bill's been away. But down at the bottom, it's been years for Bill, like absolute years. So Bill obviously wakes up in this weird sort of like hospital and finds this is a very creepy episode. Like, they definitely raised up the creepy factor in this episode. And yeah, so then later on, Bill becomes friends with, I think he would be known as like the caretaker, I guess. And from a while, like it's kind of like a sweet friendship they have. It's like, oh, they have a really nice talk. It's like basically Bill just got a new job at the hospital, like as like the cleaner's assistant or something. And yeah, and of course we find out the caretaker is not who he says he is, but I'll talk about that later. Basically, finally, after Bill learns the shocking truth about why these were happening to the people down at the bottom ship, she wants to escape, obviously. But she doesn't manage to escape, and yeah. So anyways, we go back to the doctor. He is able to go down to the lift and go to the bottom ship. And basically, there's a scene where they find where they need to be, and they ask Missy to keep an eye on like this control panel thing, and then the caretaker appears. Soon as this guy appears, I knew exactly who this person was. I don't know why I didn't see it sooner. I think it clouded my judgment when he was having that kind of sweet friendship with Bill. But as soon as he entered that scene alone, I knew fine well that that man was the Master. John Sims, Master. So yes, obviously that got revealed. And then later on, what got revealed was the fact that Bill is now a Cyberman. Yeah, that happened. So next week's gonna be a very, very interesting episode, to say the least. And it looks like now that Missy is working for the Master, because apparently the Master is not happy about his future self. So I know a lot of people were thinking that Missy was gonna regenerate, like, I don't know exactly, like, degenerate back into John Sims, but nope, it's two Masters, woo, in one place. It looks like that they look like they are working together, so that'll be interesting for the Doctor. But yeah, so I will have to say I don't know how like they're going to get Bill out of this situation, because I really do like Bill. I do, and I really hope that the Doctor does find some way to bring her back, because I don't know how this episode's going to be without her, if she's just going to be a Cyberman for like, this episode's going to be an hour long from what we are told. So I kind of hope maybe like the first half she's like a Cyberman, but then when like halfway she comes back. But again, the Doctor was alone at the end of that scene in the beginning of the episode. So yeah, that's I'm a bit worried for Bill, because I do like Bill. And I know there is rumors floating around that she's only going to be in one season and that's it, which basically like Donna, but I really hope not, because I'm starting to really enjoy her. And I'd actually like to see how she would react to the Doctor regenerating into a different person. I would really like to see that, because I don't think Bill has really gotten the concept of what the Doctor means when he talks about regenerating. She's seen him glow, but she doesn't exactly know what that means. Like, what happens when you regenerate? Like, she doesn't know. But yeah, so I hope she does appear in the next, like, she will appear next season, but again, there are rumors going around that she's not. But yeah, so lastly, before I end this episode, I will say that I have predictions on who I think could be the new Doctor. Now, I have two candidates. Me and a friend of mine from college, we were talking about Doctor Who, and we were talking about who possibly we think could be the new Doctor. And we talked and talked until we came together to think about two candidates. So, the first candidate that we think the new Doctor will be is Chris Marshall. The only thing I've seen Chris Marshall in is My Family, obviously as Nick, But I know he's done, I think it's called Lost Paradise, I think it is, which my friend is a huge fan of. And apparently he's very good in it, and she thinks that he would make a really good Doctor. And I think, I've seen clips and I can understand why she thinks that. And yeah, and then the second candidate that we figured it might be is Tom Ellis. Now, if you don't know who that is, he plays Lucifer in the series Lucifer. I have not seen Lucifer, but I've obviously seen some clips, and he does seem like he could play like a sort of very dark Doctor, which would be really interesting. Those are the two candidates I think could possibly be the new Doctor. We don't know if we're going to see the face of this new Doctor until like the Christmas special, or I kind of hope we get a kind of glimpse in the finale, like maybe they lied to us about it, but like about Capaldi being in the Christmas special. But yeah, because I hope that even if they don't show us who the new Doctor is in the final episode, I kind of hope they still keep it a surprise until the Christmas special. I don't want a huge event or like what they like, because they didn't really tell us about David Tennant. They kind of just went, oh, look, here's David Tennant. But when it came to when David Tennant was going to regenerate, it was Matt Smith. Like they did sort of this like documentary thing about Doctor Who and its regenerations. And then of course when it was Capaldi, it was like this huge event. I don't want this time. I want to be completely and utterly surprised of when the Doctor regenerates. So yeah, that will be definitely interesting to see. So tell me down below in the comment. Oh, before I actually end this episode, I should probably give you a grade of what I thought of this episode. I give this episode an A, because it was just so spot on. But yes, anyways, tell me down below in the comments, what did you think of this episode? Do you have any predictions of who you think the next Doctor will be? And remember to like and subscribe for more geeky themed videos. And until we meet again, goodbye!